North is the direction our teachers live. It is the direction of cold winds. The color? White, sharp, bare. It is the direction marked by the full moon showing us pass through the snow. It is prophecy. Someone somewhere is speaking from the north. You will hear. Someone somewhere is speaking. From everywhere they come, flying from the north. The wind is blowing to earth, rattling, walking. They come. They come. Animals are the ledgers of the earth, written in clouds and glaciers and sediments, and tallied in the millennial sap of every living thing. The greatest curse of any animal is to be worth money to men.
We are here to handle some of the preliminary arrangements for the apocalypse.
We are here to handle some of the preliminary arrangements.
The animal runs and passes and dies. The bird flies and passes and dies. The fish flees and passes and dies. Man thrives and passes and dies.
Go bear, polar bear, bonobo,
Gone.
sloth, gone, wolf,
Go in.
black rhino,
Extinct.
all
of them.
giant dolphins and porpoises,
Gone.
extinct, all of poison, Galapagos penguins,
Long gone.
all
Going.
gorillas,
Gone.
bison, tiger, sea lions,
Going.
whales,
Gone.
Dreaming of the past is possible when there was such a thing as being oriented. But the stars, are they shifting?
Keep breathing.
Breathe. Keep breathing. I promise myself. Even when it feels like I'm drowning in feathers. I circle around the boundaries of the earth. The swallows have flown south, while I flew north again. I act the bird. Riding overhead, riding the winds. I did arrive finally. What a surprise. Not to sing the song of creation, but to be sung by it. Crows and seagulls, their dire warnings. In the great silence, whisper a faint song.
East is the direction of beginnings. It is sunrise. East is how the plants, animals, and other beings orient themselves toward beginnings. The spirit of the day emerges in the east.
The conditions of a solitary bird are 5. First, that it flies to the highest point. Second, that it does not suffer for company. Third, that it aims its beak to the skies. Fourth, that it does not have a definite color. Fifth, that it sings very softly.
Where to, I wonder? I wake up, go to the window, check the weather, look for signs of life on paws, hoof, or wing. It's bewildering.
It's bewildering. What will they do?
What will they do? We can't help but keep rummaging about. Forever.
But we are that kind of animal.
Looking backward.
Our upright spines rebelling against gravity.
Always looking over our shoulder.
Always looking over our shoulder.
Restlessly searching.
Noses are too far above
Nose
the
is too far above the ground. The beasts down there? They flee at nothing.
You just don't know who you are until you catch your reflection in the eye of an animal.
Once animals entered into relationships with people, when we could hear, they let us follow them from the sea to the shore. We heard their warnings of impending danger. We no longer hear them.
We no longer hear them. When the dolphins left, my heartbeat became erratic. And it hurt. Faces from the past appeared to me.
They had not, it seemed, finished what they had to say. We are messenger. We are ally. We are asking you to be still, to listen.
I can hear them now because my heart is still.
There is a failure of magnetic north, the compass, the stars. I have become lost in the wilderness. I don't know where to turn. So I turn and turn in space. I am bewildered.
West is the direction of endings. It is the doorway to the ancestors, the direction of tests, the source of water. It represents leaving and being left, and learning to find the way in darkness.
He was becoming increasingly alienated from the real thing. In the wild, he couldn't control the birds flying overhead, or the moon rising, or the bear walking where it would like to walk. The wind was starting to blow. He heard it blowing strong, but it was unnerving because he did not feel it. He didn't need to do anything. He didn't need to take care of himself. When he had been in wild places with the sound of the wind like that before, he'd reach for his hat to keep his head warm. There's the distinct potential of riding a death spiral with no hope of bailing out, with no hope of bailing out.
I've been walking the ocean's edge, holding my robes to keep them dry. I must dive naked under, and deeper under, 1,000 times deeper.
Nature is what we see. The hill, the afternoon, squirrel, eclipse, bumblebee, the bobolink, the sea thunder, the cricket.
Nature is harmony. Antelopes slip past, eat the fresh grass, prick their ears, lift their heads, and listen. Frightened.
The cicada is silent.
I thrived. I lived. Not completely alone. Alone. But not completely. Strangers, creatures surging around me.
I know the snake knows me. I feel for him a transport of cordiality.
They do not submit.
They walk uninvited.
They'll be crushed, burned, swatted, and poisoned.
They have other intentions.
Other intentions.
They even compete with me for my apples, corn, and roses.
They walk uninvited through my kitchen, nest under my eaves.
They represent the autonomous nervous system's persistent symptoms.
They bug me.
They bug me.
They bug me.
They bug me.
When we fantasize that only the insects will survive, what cosmic potency are we granting them? No wonder we fear their ancient force.
Our minds can't seem to go far enough out on a limb to meet them, coming as they do in small, tremulous waves, a mere tremor, a shake, brush, a flick.
I walked out this morning to discover that our nest had been destroyed by the dogs. The lone egg eviscerated and trod into the straw we had woven. I'm beginning to think these people and their pets don't like me. Do you miss the way the fog tears like a German wedding veil as we stride through it before the forest bedtime? You, my sleepy-eyed pagan bride, why aren't you here?
In the forest, the tree sleeps. The leaves are dead. The monkeys have closed their eyes, hanging from the branches above us.
A dying animal. Man awaits his end, dreading and hoping.
The falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned.
We're all just flying by the stars at night.
Something has struck me in the belly. Too old for the mustering, too old. I lie on the great plain with death inside me, with a death sunk deep into me. The smoke is drifting over us. We live in a heap. The quivering elephant nation. The mightiest bulls are falling beside me, their tongues hanging out, their eyes staring into the sand. My breath is leaving me.
We are all immortals. Many times they died. Many times they rose again. But this time,
We are the deadliest species in the annals of biology. Humans drove about half the planet's big beasts to extinction long before inventing the wheel.
I did not mean to kill the last of the spiders. I just forgot to seal the silken web. I did not mean to kill the last of the honeybees. I just forgot the thrum of the hive.
I forgot.
I did not mean to wreck our home. I just forgot how to dwell with you.
I forgot.
Remind me.
Remind me.
I did not mean to kill the last of the oak trees. I just forgot how it feels to stand 100 years.
I forgot.
I did not mean to kill the last of the seabirds. I just forgot to feel my wings soaring above the cracks.
I forgot.
I did not mean to kill the last of the buffalo. I just forgot to feel the galloping of the wild herds. Even when you told me. I forgot. I forgot.
I forgot.
Where is paradise?
Follow the birds, the beasts, the fishes. They will lead you to it. South is the direction of release. Birds migrate south for the winter. It is flowers blossoming again and food ripening. It is fire and creativity. It is tales of two snakes making a spiral, looping over and over, an eternal transformation. When people pass into the spirit world, they travel the Milky Way path back to the south, returning to the stars they came from.
Animal dreams kept being passed on to me. I feed the dreams out into the world and back into myself. I became more concerned with the animals than with the dreamers. But still, the letters kept coming. I missed them terribly, the fire, the animals, the dreams.
I'm hunting a white polar bear in very cold wilderness, making every effort to kill it. Suddenly, I'm drowning in the middle of the lake. The bear manages to swim out and save my life.
If I had any therapeutic intention, it was to help the bear. They come to us with such force.
I dreamt about hippos, bears, and tigers, and whales, and crows. I only dreamt about animals.
Dreams were a part of my life that required no demonstration, no verification, no audience. Dreams were beyond explanation space. My achievements faded to nothing.
In the day, my feet are palsied and tottering. In the night, my steps go striding over the hills. Will they ever come to me, ever again? The long, long dances, on through the dark, till the dim stars wane. Shall I feel the dew on my throat, and the stream of wind in my hair?
My spirit is on a walkabout. I now live each season as it passes. I can no longer remember the big picture. I can no longer forget the daily minutiae. I miss the fire and animals terribly. The old world, the new world. My soul is scattered across continents. In the named places and the unnamed, my years blow back at random upon the winds. Each night my heart protests its future. But these farewells are the way of things.
know the animals are right. They ask us to relinquish our hold on all that never belonged to us in the first place. In the end, we feel they want us, these creatures with their extraordinary eyes. All is not lost. Our dreams recover what the world forgets. They come to us in dreams, as angels do. In the next valley, we hear the vast murmur of every living thing that has ever moved across the face of this planet, and it pours through us like rolling thunder.
Parrot, pigeon, butterfly.
The birds whirl up and turn directly north into the wind with joyous noise. And did you get what you wanted from this life, even so?
We did.
And what did you want?
To call ourselves beloved. To feel ourselves beloved on the earth.